Hello there, welcome to the stream. Today we'll be finishing Monroe, got 3 levels. So let's get started. This game is banged so far, it's really good. Although for 10 of it's not a lot of content. Still quite good though.
Dark nights.
With Pearl and Monroe.
Let's do this.
Maybe we should have a safe word.
If you're worried,
I'm worried I won't like it.
then we should definitely have it. What do you think, Miss Baratsky?
It's Madame.
I'm sorry, Madame Baratsky.
You must feel relaxed. So if a safe word would help, then yes.
What should it be?
Fruit.
Banana.
Okay.
Banana it is. Okay. Banana. 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 Sorry, I'm just practicing.
Faces, everyone. And we're live in 3, 2, welcome back. As promised, listeners, we have a special treat for you tonight. Madame Baratsky is a past life regression therapist who claims to have helped hundreds of clients discover their previous selves, from ancient Egyptian concubines to Cold War spies. Welcome, Madame Baratsky.
Thank you for having me.
And of course, it wouldn't be our show without my better and more beautiful half. Say hello, Monroe.
Hello, Monroe.
Monroe has bravely volunteered to be put to sleep by Madame Baratsky this evening.
You make it sound like euthanasia.
She's going to wake you up again, aren't you?
Of course.
Right, I like this dodgy
Why
girl.
you couldn't do it, Pearl?
Oh, dodgy knee. In just a moment, Madame Baratsky will put Monroe into a trance.
I prefer hypnotic state.
Into a hypnotic state. And we'll ask her to describe what she sees. Later on, we'll be taking your calls. Have you lived before? Do you remember any past lives? Or is it all just a money-making racket? Let us know. Monroe,
Yes, Pearl?
are you ready to meet your past self?
I was born ready.
Let's hope you were reborn ready. Madame Baratsky, take it away.
Now, Miss Monroe, please relax. Close your eyes and focus on the sound of my voice. Listen to nothing else.
Oh, what's she done?
Madame Baratsky has started the regression process.
Focus on your arms. Feel how heavy they are. Feel them sink into the chair and pull you into the deep, deep dark. Let the darkness consume you.
Let's not touch anything. Okay, fucking.
Good. She is fully relaxed and suggestible. Now you've crossed into a life you've lived before. Do you remember who you are? Yes.
Monroe says she can remember a previous life.
Shh. Do not rush. Let the world come to you. Let it reveal itself to you. Let the world envelop you. Step into the world.
I don't think using an iPad's the best idea, but okay. Let's get the water.
Now tell me what you see.
Oh fuck, I might have forgotten to change thing then. I'll do that afterwards. Oh shit, it's Dr. Decker. It's the infectious madness of Dr. Decker. Does it have that gameplay as well?
I'm Elizabeth. That's what you were going to ask, isn't it?
Oh shit, it does have the gameplay.
Oh. My mistake.
Why are you such a bitch?
Where's Dr. Decker?
He's dead. Shit, that's for
He's
that.
gone sailing. Weird. I've been coming here for months, and I don't really know anything about him. What did he tell you about me?
It's not. What else there might be alcoholics because in the last episode she said that she was coping with alcoholism. She's not stabbed, she's too calm. Is that transgender? That might be a relationship. Fucking let's go alcoholism.
Ah, my drinking problem.
Yes.
Yes, that's my cover story.
Oh, it's the cover story.
Actually, I probably do drink too much. Let's play a game, Doctor.
Okay, let's play a game.
You're very accommodating for a therapist. You think of something, then I'll get it.
Let's go for square.
Why are you thinking of a square? That's so dumb.
Fuck?
Don't say anything. I mean, you haven't said anything since you arrived. Do you believe me now? That I can read your mind? Good. You believe me? I lose a lot of friends right about now. Something happened at work. The dry
Bella?
cleaners in town. I can't switch it off. As soon as I lock eyes with a person, I get their thoughts.
Go blind.
I'd like to be a brain surgeon, but I didn't apply myself enough. I am pretty nimble with an iron, though. Anyway, there's this guy who walks in with a suit. It's got a stain on the trousers near the zipper.
I'm
And all
very
he's
dog.
thinking when he drops them off is, Sharon can't pick these up, Sharon can't pick these up. So he starts screaming at me that he needs the hour service or he'll have me fired. So I call the manager. I guess Sharon, who doesn't want to pick him up, is his wife or girlfriend?
Yep.
Either way, he clearly doesn't want her to see the stain. But Sharon is also the name of my manager. I call Sharon over anyway. Sharon! Sharon! This guy's face is a picture, but he's holding it together. Sharon comes over preoccupied. She's thinking about the washing machines. She is the manager, so she normally does that, but this time was different. She was thinking about Nisha.
Who? What?
Spinning away in one of them. The dry cleaning machines are big. You can fit someone in quite easily. You could probably fit a small person into a normal washing machine, actually, if they really tried. Anyway, the store manager hears shouting and comes over. The customer, let's call him Ed, says that we shouldn't be advertising something we can't deliver. Says he's a lawyer and he'll sue us. The store manager, whose name I intentionally forget, says he'll sort it out. Sharon, in the meantime, has gone ashen.
Alexa, define ashen.
The name Ashton means ash
No.
tree settlement.
Alexa, define ashen. Ashen.
The adjective ashen is usually defined as ash-coloured, grey. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for ashen. Did that answer your question?
No, give me more definitions.
Thanks for your feedback.
Give me more definitions.
Sorry, for what word?
Fuck off, I give up.
I have 3 more definitions for the verb shut up. 1.
No.
To close entirely. 2. To stop talking, become silent. 3. To stop someone from talking, silence.
Shut up, Alexa. Dumb bitch. That's how I probably should say it. Let's see this plot line.
I look onto Sharon's eyes, and I see it again. Nisha, spinning away in a machine.
Who is Nisha? What the fuck is going
At
on?
this point, I'm guessing Sharon has a fantasy about killing her. Ed finally gives in, throws his suit at me, and leaves. The manager looks at me and says, "Can you work your magic hands over his trousers?" He's thinking of me topless, in a hot tub, but with way bigger breasts. And some other things I'd rather not remember. Knowing people's thoughts eats your soul. Fine. I guess I painted a picture you might as well think. Thanks for letting me wear a bra though. They're still too big. Anyway, I take it round back to start working on it. And that's when I see her. Nisha. Like a ragdoll in a hurricane. Just spinning inside this big machine. Her face smashing against glass and metal.
Oh shit.
Blood pouring out of every opening. She's a mess.
Do
What
you
the
see
fuck?
any jewelry? A ring, maybe?
Yes. A ring.
Good. I need you to get it for me. Do you understand?
I understand.
Well, this is fascinating, August. We'll be back with more of Monroe's past life in just a moment. What's going on?
I'm helping Ellis uncover her past.
Why does she need to get this ring?
Oh, it's just a technique I use.
I think you should bring her back now.
It would be dangerous at this point.
Then do it at whatever point it won't be.
Quiet. I'm trying to concentrate.
Definitely stealing. Let's fast forward to the manager.
Sharon's in a psychiatric hospital now.
I'll sit with the rest of the was found.
Sharon's fingerprints were all over the machines.
Bruh.
And her husband was having sex with Nisha. That's all the jury needed. Nobody saw her do it though. She just didn't have a good enough lawyer. People with money get away with murder all the time though. Don't they?
Not all the time.
Fair enough. I live on benefits, so I probably shouldn't murder anyone.
I'll set this one.
They arrested Sharon for Nisha's murder. Sentenced to 18 years. One for each of Nisha's. Is that enough? Maybe murder should be punishable by death.
Okay, this is pretty shit.
You think people can change?
Yes.
Maybe. Maybe I can change. Nisha worked for Sharon as a housemaid. That's how she met her husband. It's so cliche. Nisha was desperate for money, and he was desperate for attention.
That's the way of it.
Nisha was good at cleaning. What can I say? Often I'd go to the back of the machines to hoover the lint trays out, and Nisha was there with Jared, hoovering away already. I did see Sharon once after the trial. She didn't call. But in her head, all I could see was Nisha going round and round. Her mind was literally stuck like a broken record. I watched the trial from the gallery. Not many people made eye contact with me, but Sharon did. She wanted to die. Really die.
I wonder why that was.
I don't think she killed Nisha. Sharon's defense. She said Jared killed Nisha. The umbrella man. Jared's the umbrella man. It's a nickname. We were on a work stu and it started raining, and then Jared pulls out this tiny umbrella out of nowhere, and then gets handsy with any girl stupid enough to duck under it. Hence, umbrella man.
So it's,
I never told anyone this, but Nisha charged Sharon's husband for sex. I mean, she said she would have done it anyway, but since there was a chance of getting paid, I don't think Sharon knew. Would you pay someone to have sex with you, Doctor?
yes. I'm a 117-year-old boy. What the fuck else am I meant to do?
I'm not offering.
Oh, thank God.
I just like throwing out the occasional risque question and then reading people's minds. You get the truth that way. Nisha kissed me once, so... I slapped her.
Ah.
We were in the machine room. She said she'd got something in her eye and would I take a look? So I did. Her irises were lovely and big, dilated. And while I was looking, she just kissed me. But her mind, it was beautiful, shimmering. And then when she kissed me, it all fell away. All that was left was shame, fear, repulsion. So I slapped her.
I'm not sure that's the best idea.
Nisha was asking for it, wasn't she? I mean, if your partner's cheating on you, you murder their flame, right?
No.
Exactly. She'd have killed her husband for sure. Why start with Nisha? It doesn't make any sense. I think Jared killed Nisha.
I wonder why that is.
What did Nisha think about? Nisha thought about Jared a lot. She hated him, but she also wanted to sleep with him at the same time. It's pretty common. I'm sure there's an interesting scientific term for it.
Love.
You think Nisha loved him? I've read a lot of minds. I'm still not sure what love looks like. I saw Nisha's body in the machine. Her eyes were still open, crying blood. But I looked into them. There was peace. Nothing else. Just peace. I told you about the umbrella man. She hated him. But in a lady doth protest too much kind of way. Maybe he killed her. They closed down the store for a while so the real cleaners could come in. They got rid of all the blood. It wasn't just blood. Her skull had split open and was grating against the metal drum. Some of her teeth. Sorry, Doctor. What did you want to know? Sharon's fingerprints were the only ones on the machine. Actually, hers and Nisha's. The police thought she struggled against the machine, trying to fight Sharon. Nobody heard anything though.
Could it be drugs by the chance? Also,
Perchloroethylene. It's what they use in dry cleaning machines. But Nisha didn't drown. The spin cycle broke her spinal cord, so she was paralysed for a few minutes while her face mashed into everything. Shock probably got her first. Yeah, dry cleaning machines have huge locks. There's no way of shutting yourself in. You really have to get a friend to help. Or manager. I'm allergic to nuts. Is this definitely normal milk?
I assume it's normal milk.
It's banana milk. Okay then.
Banana. Banana.
Monroe, you're back.
Banana. Banana.
What's wrong with her?
She's stuck between two lives.
Monroe. Monroe.
Monroe, listen to my voice. You can rest now.
Ah, she's hitting
Go
time.
after her. Just sit down, please.
How can I go in after her? I don't get in her brain.
I'm very good at what I do.
Such as hypnotizing you.
Sleep.
Fuck hell. Is that cold?
There's a good boy.
Let's get to the brother man.
Jared, the umbrella man. I already said that Jared killed Nisha. Or something did. Did
Well,
you
it means something.
believe in the supernatural?
Yes. Yes, I did. Yes, I fucking did.
Jared killed Nisha. I don't think I'm safe here.
Why's that?
I saw it happen.
Oh shit,
I
okay.
couldn't tell the police. They were in the back room. Jared and Nisha. They were kissing. And then she opened the door to the machine. She just got in. And Jared, he shut it. He didn't have fingers. He had... I can't.
Tell me.
And the kiss. His tongue. It was a giant worm. And it just slithered from his mouth into hers. I tried to catch Nisha's eye. But it wasn't her. It took her over so quickly. Its thoughts. I've seen. Dr. Decker said that if I can imagine another world, I can move myself into it.
Hey, Dr. Decker.
Dream myself away. Become someone else. Someone people love. Someone beautiful. Someone who isn't me. What do you think, Doctor? Can I just dream myself away?
Yes.
Thank you. Jared knows I know. And he's coming for me. I guess I should start dreaming. I've always liked the name Monroe.
Oh shit.
What do you think, Doctor? Would I make a good Monroe?
Oh fuck.
In an hour, you will wake, as if from some deep sleep. And I'll be gone.
Bloody scam.
That should cover it. See myself out.
Doctor. Dr. Decker.
On that note, here's a message from our sponsor that you're sure to enjoy. Police are looking for Miss Buratsky. It's a shame she didn't stick around.
Was she even licensed?
She came highly recommended.
From who?
Herself, when she knocked on the door yesterday morning.
You let a complete stranger take over my body?
I didn't know what she was going to do.
I feel so violated. I can't even tell our listeners.
We were robbed. She literally took my wallet and your purse.
I know. That was everything I had.
And that wasn't all she took.
What else is gone?
My adoption papers.
What?
My adoption papers.
I didn't know you were adopted.
Well, I am. I'm not ashamed to say it.
Sorry, Poe. I wasn't suggesting that.
It's unsettling when someone takes something so personal.
What's what you're playing
Just who does she think she is?
focus?
Past lives travel agent who robbed us whilst we were dreaming.
But it wasn't a dream. You were there. You and me.
Yes, just like Wizard of Oz. Maybe the reason the people look familiar is because you made it all up yourself.
So, are we dreaming now, or is this real? Can't tell anymore.
Want me to give you a squeeze?
No, this is real.
How can you be so sure?
Because in my dreams, you're much more of a charmer.
And richer, I'd imagine.
Too soon, Poe. Too soon. Next time on Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe. You're live on air, Line 1.
There was an animal in the road, howling, like a wolf.
He said it was a hairy animal,
Size of a man.
and the moon was full. We're going werewolf hunting.
I'm Casper Light. You have to stay away from Wolf Lane. I'm sorry. You have no idea what's at stake.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and
Oh,
Monroe.
that's a good one. Oh ho ho. So, the other one, the cloud's pretty even. The water, I sort of feel like I have to pick that on my phone. ESP, surprisingly not a lot of people went square. And a lot of people thought people should be punished for murder, mind you. And a lot of people think they're rich when they get away with murder. I suppose they can sort of, but no. 37% is going without prostitution. But do you believe in the power? Yeah, I suppose you would. Alright, last two episodes, let's do this. Dark Nights, Poe and Monroe. I love this so much, it looks so cool.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Monroe.
I'm assuming this will be a lot harder.
Bless me, Father Poe, for I have sinned.
Again, Monroe. It's only been a week.
I know. I just can't stop myself.
What is it this time?
I've been lustful.
Monroe, I'm shocked.
Lustful for our listeners and their dirty, dirty secrets. I just can't get enough of them.
Hear that, listeners? She's insatiable.
I really am.
You'd better not leave her hanging. Phone in now and tell us what naughty things you've been up to. In?
Confession booth.
Now remember, callers, no last names, no strings attached, and no consequences. Just call in to confess and let us absolve you of all of your sins.
It's cheaper than therapy.
And almost as effective.
This isn't blasphemous, is it, Monroe?
God, I hope not.
Excellent. Ah, we have a caller on line 1.
Line 1, you're through to the confession booth.
Oh yeah, it's me.
You're live on air, Line 1. What's your name?
Oh, Beck.
Welcome, Beck.
Spill forth the burning secrets of your tormented soul.
He means, what do you want to confess?
I, crashed my boss's car.
Oh no, that's terrible. Were you hurt?
No, but the car was, totaled. It was a Rolls.
Wow.
I know! Yeah, it's really bad.
Well, how did it happen? Were you swerving to avoid something?
Yeah, there was an animal in the road. It was, really hairy. Must have been, a bear? Something else, because it was huge.
A hairy bear.
As big as a human. Honestly, maybe bigger. I remember because it was a full moon.
Right, go over, Monroe.
What happened to the animal?
Ran off. I don't think it was hurt, but I did hear howling.
Howling.
Yeah, like a wolf. Like,
Bruh.
oh, well, that was terrible, obviously, but like a wolf.
Wow, that sounds mysterious, doesn't it, Poe?
It does indeed.
Thank you for your confession, Beck.
Yes, thank you, Beck. It sounds like you're still traumatized by your experience, but I'm glad you weren't physically hurt. Father Poe says, you are forgiven. And we'll be back for more confessions after this message.
Well, that was kind of strange, wasn't it, Poe?
Yes, although I get the feeling he was angling for some.
Really? Seemed genuine to me. You don't think... I'm being silly.
You're not being silly, Alice. I suspect he was trying to make us think the same thing.
He said it was a hairy animal,
The size of a man.
and the moon was full. You don't think there could be werewolves in August, do you?
It does seem unlikely.
Well then.
Oh, you're not going to believe this, but there's a full moon tonight. Maybe we should leave early and check it out.
Don't you have other plans? It's your birthday tomorrow.
I wasn't planning on having an early night.
Let me call Gwendolyn. Welcome back, listeners. This is Dark Nights with Poe.
And Monroe.
And we're in the confession booth.
Confession booth.
Line 2, you're through to Father Poe.
Bless me, Father Poe, for I have sinned.
What is your name, child?
Casper,
And what dark anguish burns your mortal soul? Casper.
He means, what would you like to confess?
nothing. There's actually something else I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
Off the air.
Well, you'll have to wait a little while, Casper, until after the show.
Well, I could wait until then, but that might not give you enough time
Time for what?
to save yourself.
Well, you're in luck, Casper, as I have a story queued up. Listeners will be back in a few minutes after this spooky tale. Okay, Casper. It's just us now.
What are we saving ourselves from this time?
Don't go to Wolf Lane.
We're not going to Wolf Lane.
Well, we might be. The werewolf, remember?
Yes, you are. But you shouldn't.
And why is that, Casper?
Because it will be the last time anyone sees you.
Why?
I can't give details.
Ooh.
Something bad will happen if you go to Wolf Lane tonight.
Bad.
You know, if you want us to take you seriously, perhaps elaborate on the something bad will happen bit.
There's a billion other places you could go, and I'm just asking you to avoid one. But if you have a death wish, go to Wolf Lane.
Keep
Is that a
talking.
death threat, Casper?
No, this is your future. Trust me, I know.
Because you have a time machine?
Because I was there when it happened.
Well, we're certainly putting the dark in dark nights tonight, boys.
Maybe we should stop taking calls.
Nonsense, Monroe. What would this show be without the heady mix of terror and titillation provided by our
Well, this radio host has been titillated enough for one night, which is good, because it's time for Betty Buys. Sweet dreams, August. Thank you for listening.
Yes, and remember, don't have nightmares.
With Poe and Monroe.
So what do you think?
I should just turn radio off with this.
I think it's only a matter of time before Casper tries to kill us.
He's just an attention seeker.
So am I. I'm not trying to kill anyone, though.
So, what do you want to do about it?
I don't know. He didn't really threaten us, so probably doesn't warrant getting the police involved.
Are you sure?
No. I just wish... I wish we could have one simple, uneventful, boring night.
I don't think you like boring, Miss Monroe.
You're right. Which is why we're going werewolf hunting.
Casper didn't put you off.
No. Telling you not to do something, I'm going to do it twice as hard.
That's so sexy.
Well, definitely don't need the whistle swinger.
You like the whistle swinger, don't you?
No,
You think it's twice as hard?
we're not going to make it out of here if you keep talking like that.
Sad. Sad was your
You
sad.
really think Nancy will lose?
It would be foolish to rule it out altogether. I know it's almost your birthday. It's, well, a full moon waits for her.
Or wear a woman?
Exactly.
I guess it could be romantic. You and me, huddled in the car, looking at the stars. They say Wolf Lane's the best place in August for stargazing.
Do they?
There's hardly any light pollution.
That must be why the werewolves like
That's
Happy
fine.
birthday, my love.
It's not my birthday yet.
You're such a tease, Monroe.
It's only teasing every night for laughter.
You don't need to do that. It's not a hold-up.
I beg to differ.
This is for your own protection.
Who are you?
I'm Casper Light. I'm...
From the show. You just called into our radio show.
Oh no. I must have come back again.
Are you okay?
No. This means I've already failed.
What is it you want exactly?
I work for a company called Coit Industries. They do experimental stuff.
A scientist?
No, I'm Eminem.
The rapper?
Mishaps and malfunctions. We clean up messes. I'm here to save you.
Save us from what?
Put the gun down.
I'm sorry. You have no idea what's at stake. Don't try it. It always ends badly.
Rock, paper, scissors.
This is not going to go well.
Okay.
What? Fuck, this goes rock, that'd be the highest one. If it goes scissors, that would counteract paper, so much as well scissors. Pog.
Gun.
Wow, we're going to go rock, paper, scissors. Wait, where's Nick's clothes? Did they just stick his coat or something?
Are you sure this is wise?
The guy was crazy, Poe. Maybe he was on drugs. Maybe he heard us talking about Wolf Lane on the show and thought he'd have some fun.
I suppose you're right.
Besides, you said the police will pick him up. It's not like he's gonna follow us here.
Well, he definitely knows where we're going. Maybe we shouldn't be out here on our own.
We're not afraid of werewolves, are we?
I didn't have you down as the werewolf hunting type either.
I like to keep you on your toes. Which reminds me.
Come.
A jackal. Thought we might be here tomorrow.
When did you have time to make this?
During the last break.
But that was before the call-in.
What else did I bring? Let me see. Why? 90.
Let's do the nicety. Let's not rope before werewolf hunting.
Are we having a sleepover, Monroe?
Well, it is awfully late.
Isn't there a motel near here?
Well, yes, there is, Poe.
What's going on?
I have a confession to make. I already booked us a room.
Whoa.
It's Casper. What should we do?
I call the police.
Wait. Maybe we should talk to him.
Are you insane?
The gun was fake.
How do you know?
It was made of plastic. My point is, I don't think he's trying to hurt us. He thinks he's genuinely trying to help.
A moment ago, you were calling him crazy. I
What is going on here?
do what you feel you must.
Alright, let's let the old man in.
You can't be here. Wait, what?
Poe's already called the police. They're looking for you. Go home, Casper.
You know who I am.
You're kidding, right?
Please, I'm trying to save your life. I'm gonna open this door now, and you're gonna save all of us.
Lock it, Alice. Lock it.
No, just let him in. He doesn't have any real guns. He doesn't have a real gun. Just let him in to talk.
Thank you. Now step on it before this place explodes.
What? Oh, okay, this hasn't worked.
He
Fuck's sake.
Where are we?
Are you okay? We're in the sound booth at the studio.
Why?
I don't know. He's locked us in. I've tried the door already.
Is there another way out?
Death? I'm assuming Casper will let us out when he's done with us.
Happy birthday to me.
You said you wanted to try something different this year.
Oh, so can I not just go on the radio and ask for help? What?
I'm sorry I had to do that. It's to keep you safe. I work for a company called Coit Industries. We specialize in speculative technology. I say we. The science team do the heavy lifting. I'm just M&M. Mishaps and malfunctions. It's my job to clean up the results. Normally, I don't intervene. Just let it happen, then clear up. But people will still be listening to you years from now, because I've saved you.
So, the whole werewolves thing.
I didn't want to wake up alone.
I don't get it.
Let's face it, birthday or not, you'd have gone home to your wife after the show. I know you'd have stayed late and we'd have had some fun, but eventually you'd leave. Like you always do.
Bruh.
I just wanted someone to wake up with. To wish me happy birthday and give me a hug.
But what's that got to do with Wolf Lane?
Nothing. It doesn't matter now. Maybe if you get a time machine, you'll find out.
Ah.
Okay, it's like this. Around midnight, you're on Wolf Lane. At the same time, an organization I can't name is testing an experimental weapon. The test glitches, you get fried, and M&M are called in for disposal. Because it's not your normal run-of-the-mill explosion.
Bacterial.
Tomorrow, the news spreads that you've vanished. You're never found. Time travel is Coit's most profitable service. The key is subtlety. You don't use it to kill Hitler. You use it to manipulate election results, justify wars, or in my case, rescue 2 local radio hosts so you can keep listening to their show. You're welcome, by the way.
Let us out! Let us out!
No point yelling, Monroe. It's sound in and out.
Fine. Let's use our mind power to open the door.
So that is how the world ends. You didn't hear it from me. I wish you'd say something. I'm just gonna go. I'll leave it another minute just to be safe, though. Good luck, Poe and Monroe.
I realise
Should I
it.
open that with my mind?
Try locking it again.
Or we could just leave.
Let's just leave.
Yes, best not to mess with telekinesis. Ladies first.
Thanks, Poe. Let's hope Casper isn't out there.
Wait. Sorry, I forgot. There's still time to go to Wolf Lane if you'd like.
You're driving. You're live on air, Line 1. What should we call it?
Oh yeah, it's me. Whoa, hey! Hang on! Help! He's got a gun!
Hang up!
Back?
Don't! I can't let you tell them where to go. Don't! Don't!
Back? Back?
Oh no.
Next time on Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
Welcome back to Radio August Treasure Hunt, sponsored by August Museum.
Good news. Monroe only has one more capsule to plant.
Don't worry, you'll not be hungry for much longer.
The fuck?
If you can fall out of love, we can fall out of here.
She doesn't want you to get out. She wants to eat solid.
Dark nights.
With Pearl and Monroe.
Chose last, yeah. Oh, a lot of people get Casper online. For a three-way option thing, you're more likely to win, so I suppose 50% makes sense. A lot of people chose United because they want a werewolf hunting. Strange how Scissors won. It's just the last episode. Oh fuck. Okay then. This is so cool. Just like whole intro.
Dark nights.
With Pearl and Monroe.
Right, who's this done? Is that Poe? That's Poe.
Extraordinary.
What's it?
A wish, you say? Let me think.
Poe's married or Poe to be secretly originally. What's happening, Poe married?
I wish that Alice Monroe never stops loving me.
Your wish is granted.
How does it work?
It's magic, isn't it?
Yes. Some kind of sensor.
Go on. Ask it something.
Okay. Rose, are you stuck in there?
No. Are you stuck over there?
It asks questions.
It's like it's alive.
The fuck?
How about this then, Rose? What's the square root of 1,296?
She's confused. I'll do a reboot.
Oh, no, it's fine. It's wonderful. I'm sure all of us will love it.
Museums aren't what they used to be.
No. They're much rarer than ever before.
Too kind. Let me get those prizes for you.
Of course. Happy to have.
For
Let's
museums
go
so far.
for that wish.
Yes. Monroe will be pleased with my wish.
Wow, what's that with the shirt? Is that a camera?
36.
Nothing like a walk in the forest there. Did she get teleported here or what? Just some bloke lady walking in the forest. What's in your hand?
Good luck, little fella. Treasure buried. Remind me why this is my job again?
You have smaller fingers than me, Monroe, and you can get into smaller spaces.
So it's nothing to do with you having the warm, cozy studio then?
Absolutely not. How many capsules to go?
Check the pocket.
Are we getting paid for this?
It's marketing, Monroe. Promoting the museum makes us look good.
I suppose any publicity is good publicity. I've got one left.
Good work, Monroe.
Going live in 3, 2... Welcome back, listeners. Good news. Monroe only has one more capsule to plant.
That's right, Poe. I'm almost done. And then our listeners can start trying to find them.
Yes, thanks to the generosity of August Museum, you could find a buried treasure. Tell them what's in the capsules, Monroe.
Only the best treasure of all, Poe. A free family ticket to August Museum.
And that's not all. One lucky capsule has a secret treasure in it, hidden by the curator himself.
I wonder what that is, Poe.
Let's put a mug.
Maybe it's a magical potion.
Oh, Poe, I wish it was. Because then it could teleport me back to the studio.
That's so sweet, Monroe. I miss you too.
And teleport me back out here.
I see. Moving swiftly on. Did one of them feel different to the others, Monroe?
No, not really.
Well, handle them carefully, in case they open a portal to another world.
Could do with one.
Okay then, sounds like Monroe is getting a little frosty. Time for these words from our sponsors. Remember, Monroe, if you speak with a smile, people know you're smiling.
Well,
I hate you. Does that sound happy?
Actually, yes, it does. You can tell what shape your mouth is in.
Dehydrated. I think I'm gonna keep this last one, Poe.
But we're supposed to be hiding all 10.
I know, but we could give it away live on air.
I suppose. Okay. Bring it back with you then.
On my way.
surely that's
Welcome
something
back,
there.
listeners. It's time to find the treasure. Get the geocaching app. Search for hashtag Poe and Monroe. No spaces.
Oh,
Join
geocaching.
the hunt. If you see Monroe, tell her dinner's in the dog.
Because you cooked it.
I'm an exceptional cook. Monroe, on the other hand, burns everything.
Like our friendship.
Sorry, Monroe. You know I love you, really. Let's have a little break whilst Monroe gets back to the studio.
Good luck, August.
Yes, good luck.
He's definitely got a similar put that way. He's actually going to win, isn't
Don't worry, Rose. You'll not be hungry for much longer.
Oh, they're gonna steal the ticket and then she'll end up in there.
Sorry about the mood. It just felt lonely.
You're not alone, Alice. You've got me.
I don't know, do I?
Of course you do. You know how much I care for you.
And your wife?
It's complicated, you know that.
The thing is, I'm not sure it is.
What are you saying?
Nothing. I'm just tired, I guess.
What we have is special. The most special thing.
And your marriage?
It's Schrödinger's marriage. I'm simultaneously married and not married at the same time.
No, Poe, you're married. There's a piece of paper that states exactly where you are at this current point in time.
Alice, we're going live.
Let me.
3, 2...
Welcome back to Radio August's Treasure Hunt, sponsored by August Museum. Earlier today, I placed 9 capsules in and around town for you lovely listeners to find, and one of them was sealed by the curator himself. Find that capsule and you'll win a hot dinner date with me, Alice Monroe.
Monroe, that's... What if it's a girl?
Oh, I hadn't thought about that. I would love that, actually.
Did you mean hot dinner as in the food is hot? Or a hot date?
Bruh.
I suppose that depends on who wins, doesn't it, Poe?
Astounding.
This is a
Monroe's
bruh,
offering a dinner date with the first person who finds the curator's capsule. Good luck, I suppose.
Oh, and spoiler alert, I wasn't that great at hiding them. Finding them should be easy.
Much like getting a date with you, then.
You could always try and find it yourself, Poe.
But I already have so much of you already, Monroe.
Well, look, we have our first caller.
Someone's gonna move. What's on that floor?
Hello, Eric. What's happening?
Oh my god! Hi, Monroe.
Hi, Eric.
I am such a big fan.
Oh, I'm doing a heart shape with my fingers, but you can't see it.
I found a capsule.
Which one?
Outside the doctor's surgery, underneath the bench.
That's one of ours. Crack it open, Eric, and let us know what's inside.
Okay.
Well, while Eric's trying to work out what he's won, tell us more about the doctor's surgery, Monroe.
Okay. It's a general practice. I don't actually go there, but I'm sure it's very nice.
Where do you go?
I haven't needed to see a doctor since I got to August. I'm more of a holistic girl anyway.
Okay, let's put a pin in that then. I wonder how Eric's doing.
Eric? Eric, what did you find?
Eric?
I can't hear anything, Poe.
Maybe his phone ran out of battery.
Weird. Should we take the next one?
Let's take the next
You're
one.
live on Radio August.
I love you, Monroe.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Who's this? I recognise this voice.
Sure, if you find the curator's prize.
I'm at the railway crossing. I'm opening the capsule now.
Oh.
What was that?
Sounds like you dropped the phone.
I didn't even get their name.
They'll be back on in a minute.
Great. Why don't you tell us about the railway station while we wait?
Of course. August Railway Station was built in 1936 by the Thomas More Clay and Brick Company. The very first train route was between Birmingham and August and all the villages in between. It closed down about 5 years ago because, quite frankly, not many people wanted to come to it.
Did I ever say that you're a know-it-all?
Not live on air, but I'll take a compliment anywhere, sir.
Bruh.
I don't think caller 2 is coming back.
2 in a row. If we lose 3 callers, that's a record.
Well, there is one on the line.
Let's take it.
Third time lucky? Caller, you're live on Radio August.
Hi, it's Jazz. I'm at the crossroads.
Hey Jazz, great to meet you. Have you found a capsule?
Yep, it was by the postbox.
That's one of ours. Now remember, once you've opened it, try not to lose battery, or get cut off, or disappear.
Got it. I'm doing it now.
Once again, the call is gone.
Seriously?
This is too strange, Monroe.
Life is strange, bro.
No, something's not right.
What are you gonna do about it?
Maybe we should open the capsule we've got.
Don't jinx it. We've got a 4th caller. Let's try that.
No, that's not.
And we'll be back on the hour with the next August update.
Until then, stay safe, August.
And don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Oh dear.
I don't like the sound of that.
I just remembered I made a wish today.
What did you wish for?
It was trivial. I honestly can't remember.
Did it have anything to do with these capsules?
The curator did say something about the capsules being payment for the wish.
And you're telling me this now?
It just seemed like a little bit of fun at the time. The painting talking.
You made a wish with a talking painting.
Now you're saying it, that does sound a little suspicious, doesn't it?
You think?
That's
Maybe I should
bruh.
go and see the curator again.
I want to see what's in the capsule.
Monroe, it could be dangerous.
That's my little name, honey. Where are we, Paul?
I don't know. But wherever we are, it looks pretty old. I wonder why we're here.
What did you wish for?
Yes.
Go on.
I wished that you'd never stop loving me.
Hello, Miss Monroe. Mr. Pope. This is your wish.
Are you Rose? Where are we?
We're here.
That's funny, Rose. Where's here?
And you're gonna party.
Oh, if you had stuff out, you wouldn't know.
Us out, please?
No. You must love him. Forever.
Let us out, or you're getting a smack, young lady.
Bloody hell.
Pope.
Don't risk it. We need to work out what's going on.
Adios, amigos.
Goodbye, friends.
How do we get out?
I don't think we're meant to, Alice. This is my wish.
Well, it's not my wish. How do I get out?
Maybe there's something we can use in this room.
What are you looking for?
I don't know.
What about just smashing the window in? There's obviously a window there. Let's go clock.
Monroe, I think we can use this.
Let's go clock. 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 What's that?
We need to find a proper sponsor for Radio August.
I'll add it to the list, along with getting out of here.
It's not just your responsibility. Money is here.
Only if you don't have it.
Only if you do have it.
Get me out of here and I'll show you a good time without money.
Do you think she's watching us, Rose?
I don't know. I'm just sitting here looking pretty.
You're doing an excellent job. I'm letting the side down, as per you.
Don't be so hard on yourself. Leave that to me.
You know, I collected antique vases.
Did they look like that?
No, they were very expensive. One-of-a-kind treasure.
Like me?
Yes, exactly like you.
What made you stop?
Breakage.
Let's go clock.
Do you think time passes different for here?
I'm assuming we're both asleep, so yeah.
Perception is reality, though.
So you think this is real?
Who knows? Sometimes it's better not.
That's what my mom used to say. She never told me anything.
I've never met your mother.
Let's just say she's dead.
Is she?
Perception is reality, Poe.
Yes,
I had
dead.
that coming. What did she tell you?
Relatives dying. Her and Dad divorcing. Dad dying. Her remarrying. The list goes on, really.
That's awful. I never knew about those things.
It's okay. Time passes.
Do you think you look like your mother when you get older?
I hope not.
I don't suppose you have a picture of her, do you?
Oh, gross.
Sorry, got carried away. I'll keep looking.
That's a horror moment. Let's go to the middle life and see if that's a rattle for this.
Do you remember Huntington Beach?
Yeah. You refused to go into the sea or take off your shoes.
And as a consequence, I got shoes full of sand.
You should take my advice more often.
Hindsight's 20/20, Monroe.
Didn't see this coming.
The fuck?
I'm so sorry. So sorry.
What happened?
I thought if I hit you over the head, Rose would see that I didn't love you anymore and it would break the wish.
I
Oh, that's
can
bad.
see where you're coming from.
But when you crumpled to the floor, I felt so bad.
Yes, perhaps didn't think that one quite far enough.
I'm so sorry.
What the fuck?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, Alice. Just let me get to my feet.
She is definitely custom.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. You can stay here.
But I don't want you to fall, Paul. I'll be right behind you.
Yes, that's what I'm afraid of. You can stay here, okay?
Okay.
I think you may actually be onto something there, Monroe.
I am?
The wish. We need to break it.
How do we do that?
You have got to stop loving.
Who said I loved you anyway?
I'm being serious, Alice. If you can fall out of love, we can fall out of here.
So, you're just going to hurl insults at me?
Not necessarily. I can undermine our relationship pragmatically.
It's already working.
Hold that thought.
That's the Susho.
Love is an ephemeral thing, Monroe.
Only if you're heartless.
I want you to stop loving me.
I'm getting there.
Now.
What are you gonna do? Start hitting me? You lay a finger on me and you'll be begging to leave this place.
That's the idea.
I mean it, John.
Oh, so
Your
she's not.
voice winds me up, Monroe.
You said it turns you on.
Damn it, Monroe. You're making this hard for me.
Prove my point.
Gwendolyn and I used to love the beach.
You never wanted to go with me.
It reminds me of her. Of how happy I was with her.
Past tense.
How happy I am with her.
No, you're not.
She told me I could see her.
No, she didn't.
She doesn't care about you, Alice. She knows it's her. I go home.
Insult over and over.
Are you a gold digger, Monroe?
No. What money do you have anyway?
So you're interested in how wealthy I am?
No.
Have I ever told you how stunning you look, Monroe?
Where are you going with this poem?
Just what happens when we get older.
Retirement?
I'm not sure I can love you as much when your looks go.
I know you're being mean deliberately, Poe. Please stop this.
No, this is it, Monroe. Get angry. Hate me.
I do hate you, you bastard! Silence!
No more talking till I say. I'll kill both of you. Over and over again.
I mean, it's not saying anything.
She didn't say, we couldn't see.
This isn't real. It's not a thing.
Hold on, I'm practicing. There's something I've been keeping in. I'm not the man you dreamed I am. There's bodies in the basement.
The basement.
I take my life before I leave my wife. There's no escaping.
Well, look at the dog.
What just happened?
I don't know. Were you?
In a painting.
Yes, we had the same dream.
Maybe there were chemicals in the capsules.
Yes. That caused a joint hallucination that lasted much longer than the time we've been away.
Do you think both capsules are the same?
Probably. You go and get the remaining capsules. I'll visit the curator.
You are so mean to me.
Sorry, Monroe. Let's just go quickly whilst we still can.
Let's follow Monroe. Definitely not a hallucination.
Sorry, August.
Sorry.
The fuck?
Rose?
Miss me?
How are you here?
This whole place. It's my prison.
Where are the others?
I ate them.
No. No, you didn't.
You looking for this?
Don't open it.
Speak.
I'm gonna leave now.
He makes me eat them.
Who?
I'm just a little girl.
Fuck it, nigga. PT. That's a new one.
Three residents of August have been reported missing.
And they were all listeners looking for our geocached capsules.
The remaining capsules have been recovered and are in police custody. We'll have live updates as and when they come in.
In related news, a man posing as the curator of August Museum is also wanted for questioning by the police.
He's potentially dangerous, so do not approach him.
Curator Jones is described as tall, dark, and mysterious.
Sounds like you, Poe.
Don't give people the idea it was me.
Sorry. No. I can vouch for Poe's whereabouts last night. And most nights, actually.
Should we tell them what happened, Monroe?
I'm not sure they're
Let's tell them.
August. We think the curator spiked those museum capsules.
Just to be clear, imposter Curator Jones, not actual Curator Toombs.
As absurd as it sounds, the capsules he gave us seemed to contain some kind of hallucinogenic drug.
In a Wizard of Oz kind of way.
Yes. We think those capsules had the power to make people believe they were being teleported.
Or they were
Drug
teleported.
activated when the capsule was opened.
Our capsule took us to a strange place indeed.
It was just a room, Poe.
No, Monroe. I think we were in a painting.
Okay.
We were trapped.
Because you'd made a wish.
I'm not sure I want to tell them about that bit, Monroe.
Why are you telling them any of it?
To stop them. Opening capsules if they ever find one.
I think they've got that now.
I'm sorry about all the things I said.
Did you mean any of them? He said he doesn't love me anymore.
Ah yes, let's take a quick break now then, shall we? Ellis, ratings. You can't say things like that, man.
Is that all you care about? Ratings?
Bruh.
No. I thought that's what you cared about. Being a star, turning Radio August into your platform.
That's not me, Poe.
I care about you. Whatever you want.
You care about me? Care.
I'm scared, Monroe.
Of what?
If I take it back, if that stupid wish somehow comes true again.
That's just convenient, isn't it?
We should have stayed in that room. Just the two of us.
What about the missing people?
They're missing. The police will find them.
No, they won't, Poe. And I feel responsible. We're both responsible.
You don't know what happened. Just some delusion.
Well, I'm gonna help look. Are you coming with me? Or do you just care about Radio August?
Let's go there. Let's say that one.
You. I always choose you.
Where to, Monroe?
Adventure, Poe. Always adventure.
So that's it. That's the end. Holy shit. That was a lot shorter. But it's still quite fun, but it's too short. I didn't like Exonic Breakdown. I liked it more like Shapeshifting Detective. That's the best one out of this whole trilogy. It wasn't too bad. I liked it. Anyway, let's just sit here and wait for the post credits.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Monroe.
I didn't realise how my phone was muted. I'm gonna see you guys later.